Hello, YouTube. This is my challenge where I'm going to be doing 90 days of 90 messages from me to me for you. Where the goal of this is basically a video diary. I'm going to be posting on a different topic every single day for 90 days. And it's a message to myself, hoping that you guys can get something from it. And today's message is going to be sometimes in life, you really do have to take a hit and take 2 or 3 steps back to keep continuing going forward. And what I mean by that is myself, for example. I started this year at probably this was probably should have been the best year of my life, or would have been the best year of my life. I started it off, had my dream dog. I was living on my own, had a roommate, but living on my own. My girlfriend and I were in a good spot to the point where my girlfriend of 3 years and I were in a good spot to the point where I planned to propose to her by the end of the year. I had just gotten into my doctorate program. Um, I got, I'm not sure if I mentioned before, but I got a job that would have been able to pay for my rent and everything else that I needed to do. And I was pursuing my dreams. I always wanted to do content creation. Um, and I was finally doing that. I'd been doing that for the past 8 months up to that point. And I was like, wow, there's no way this doesn't keep going. Like everything's going great. Like if it just continues like this, I'm set. And by the end of the month, it all came crashing down. I mean, by the end of the month, my girlfriend and she decided she wanted to call it quits, and you know, I was like, okay, cool, no bad blood. I wish you nothing but the best. Um, my job that I'd gotten, 3 weeks later, actually, I was fired from that. I was working at FedEx. I was a new guy there, and they put me on the absolute hardest route. I mean, I was up at 8 a.m. No, 7:30 a.m. I got there by 8 a.m. and I was leaving there 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I was the last person to leave, and they don't pay you after 4 p.m. because if you finish early, you still get your 8 hours, but they're not paying you overtime unless you work like an extra six a day. So they fired me from that. My TikTok got banned. My TikTok that I'm posting on for 8 months, 3 videos almost every single day, at least a video a day, got banned. I had 3.4K followers on there. I know that's not a crazy amount, but I was working towards something. That got taken away. And now I couldn't find a job that covered my rent and what else I needed it to do. So now I have to move back home, and me and my friend are kind of rough spot because of it, because we live together. And that also means my mom doesn't want a dog in the house, so my dog can't stay with me. So my dog is staying at a friend's house for the next couple months, which is definitely, I would say, the hardest thing for me, because I love my dog. She's my daughter, and I can't spend my days with her for the next couple months, every single day. But all this to say, not making much of that, like not making that a bigger thing, because other people have bigger problems than me. Um, it really kind of taught me, especially the TikTok ban, that sometimes taking a step back is really a way to take a step forward. And moving back home has taught me that too. Because I look back at my TikTok, and yeah, it sucks that all that work for 8 months just poof, vanished, gone. But along the way, I learned so much, and I've met so many people from that are in my life now, that will help me, that I talk to, and that can give me advice. And with all this, to say that even if you're being set back in your life, if you're 3, 4, 5 steps back from where you were, as long as you took lessons from those steps that got you to the, say, square one, say you're at -5, you to get back to square zero or square one, as long as you took lessons to get to that point, you are never failing. You are never failing. Even if you're being set back, you're still progressing in life, because you have those lessons now. You have those ideas and that knowledge to run forward, to progress. And it sucks in the moment. Believe me, I know it sucks in the moment, having to start all over. But for my religious people out there, I'm recently cultivating a strong relationship with God that I've been developing for the past year. God does everything with a purpose. And I know that's a way that we as humans try to rationalize everything that we go through, but I truly believe God does everything with a purpose. Everything that is taken away from you will be given back to you tenfold as long as you keep going. As long as you keep going. That is a one thing with life. If you never stop going and pursuing whatever you're pursuing, as long as it's within reason, if a girl doesn't want to be with you, she doesn't want to be with you, bro. Let it go. But as long as you're pursuing what you want, you're pursuing your dream, whether it's content creation, whether it's being a doctor, whether it's being a lawyer or anything of that nature, as long as you have not even the resources makes it way easier. Believe me, it does. But as long as you have that determination and that grit, nothing will stop you from getting there. There are so many examples of so many actors that they acted for years and they never got their big break until they were in their 70s, maybe their 80s. And yeah, it sucks. But if it's really something that you love and that you want to do, when that hits, it's euphoric for you. It's euphoric because all that hard work that you put in, it got you somewhere. It got you exactly, got you exactly what you wanted. Exactly what you think you deserved. And you got to that point. So I'm going to keep this one pretty short today because I have another channel that I work on. But yeah, sometimes in life, it really sucks. But taking 2 steps backwards really can put you 3 steps forwards in the long run, maybe 5, 6. You can run so much further if you just go back to home base and go from there. And with ending this, remember that there's somebody out there that loves you. Even if there isn't a physical person, God loves you. If no one out there loves you, love yourself. So be mindful, take care of yourself. Whatever religion you are, just live in it, stay in it, and you'll be fine in life. I love you. Bye.